Freddie. Big Cat TV, Pastor Andy with you. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Yeah.
Yeah, as of this time that we're recording this, I think we're at like 800 and something subscribers. So thank you everybody for, in the comments.
Yeah, we love the comments.
We love the comments. You know, if Kitty Cat ever gets lonely, he just got to go and scroll on his little YouTube account there, and all of a sudden somebody's there saying something nice about him and something mean about me, which is double the fun for him. And so this one is Avenged Sevenfold again, and it's a little bit sensitive, as you all know probably better than I do. This one is called So Far Away, off of which album?
Nightmare.
Off of Nightmare album.
This one's been heavily requested.
So we appreciate that. We try to respond to that, and we will try to keep the tone as it needs to be. And I think this one we're actually going to be watching the music video with lyrics.
No lyrics, just a music video.
Oh, just the music video. Okay, so here we go. Without further ado, and we've got Dirk on tech today, so thank you, Dirk.
Never feared for anything, never shame but never free. A life that healed the broken heart with all that it could. Lived a life so endlessly, saw beyond what others see. I tried to heal your broken heart with all that I could. Will you stay? Will you stay away forever? How do I live without the ones I love? Time still turns the pages of the book gets burned. Place in time, always on my mind. So much to say, but you're so far away. Lands of what our futures hold, foolish lies of growing old. It seems we're so invincible, the truth is so cold. A final song, a last request, a perfect chapter laid to rest. Now and then I try to find a place in my mind where you can stay awake forever. How do I live without the ones I love? Time still turns the pages of the book it's burned. Facing time, always on my mind. I have so much to say, but you're so far away. Sleep tight, I'm not afraid. The ones that we love are here with me. Lay away a place for me, 'cause
Yeah, that's really compelling. I mean, a couple of things. One is I can imagine that this band, these guys, it looks like they've been together for a lot of years. I mean, judging from the video, you guys probably know that better than I do. But there's a pier out on Lake Michigan. It's called Grand Haven Pier, and when I was in my teenage years, we'd always see people jumping off the pier. And, I'd never really had the courage to do it. I think I got to be 13 or 14 years old, and a group of my friends and my brother and I, we jumped off the pier a few times. And we just knew we were right on that danger line. People die there because of the waves and that sort of thing. And I just kind of wonder about this band as they were growing up together. I'm guessing if they're like any teenagers that are out, just doing the kinds of things that it looks like they were doing, that there were several times where like, man, we could have died. We could have died. I could have died. You could have died. What were you doing on that motorcycle? What were you doing in that car? You were going too fast. I think most of us have had that type of experience. And then to actually have it happen, where one of your friends dies, and it's like, no, that can't be. That's not reality. They didn't actually die. Like, it was always a close call before. And just the reality of that. So I really appreciate that they had the courage. I guess one thing that when stuff hits you like that, it's like, okay, how do I come back to the music? I'm sure they probably thought, like, what do we do with the band? It seems, because a lot of people have a hard time turning back to what they know, but I'm sure they hit a point where they're like, we just got to do what we know and love. And the fact that these two songs came off the same album is really powerful. And like I said, I you can't help but acknowledge that their approach to the grieving process is really aggressive. I mean, they're not hiding; they're just really going after it. And then
very open too.
They're very open. And then the other thing I was thinking is, I don't know how they write their music, like if it's all the songs are written by one person, but we were just we're going through this collaborative process of putting YouTube videos together. We've got Dirk here and Big Cat, and you start to have these shared experiences where you're kind of frustrated with each other because things maybe aren't working out like you hoped they would. It's totally different than working alone, and that's what these guys are doing at a much higher level, much more. I mean, the bond has just got to be incredible for them to be able to stay together and just struggling through that artistic stuff, and then not being able to turn back and tell them, I want you to do this drum beat. Like when I came up with the song in my head, you were doing this drum beat, and that whole piece of it. And it's really cool that they took the time to that they had the courage, I'll say that, to write a song like this and perform it, and very powerful. I could see myself using this in like a certain setting for somebody who's going through grief and trying to understand how to ask the questions and struggle through it and still be able to handle the memories, because I can't imagine them watching this video.
Well, they played every concert too.
Yeah. I mean, so powerful. But thanks for watching Big Cat TV. Anything else on that one?
Nope.
All right. Please like, subscribe, and we'll see you real soon with more videos.